thought, Adam, that you were going to stop interfering with my running of Tempo magazine.
And I thought you were going to try to make it something more successful than it already was.
I certainly am, but not at the expense of my friends.
Aha! That's why you don't want to do it. It's your old friend Palmer Cortland, isn't it, Erica? You cannot allow friendships to stand in the way of your responsibility as a journalist.
If I thought that that story were worth running, I would run it. But by the way, if I were to run that story, what about your nephew? The scandal would come out totally, all over again. How he was found in bed with Cynthia. I mean, is that what you want?
There's absolutely no reason that would have to be brought out.
My responsibility as a journalist, remember? Yes, Olive. Yes, all right. Send her in when she arrives.
We're going to have to talk about this further.
No, we have nothing more to talk about. You hate Palmer Cortland and you want to hurt him. That is the only reason you want the story to run, and you know it. Now, once and for all, you stop it. You stop interfering in Tempo magazine.
Olive said it was okay if I come in.
Yes, it's fine.
I just want to let you know that the studio's all set up and the models are here.
Great.
Well, would you like to come down, or should I bring them up?
No, I will come down. Thank you so much.
Yes.
I'll see you there. Adam, you will have to excuse me.
Yes, of course.
Since you have nothing better to do, why don't you read this while I'm gone?
Erica, you are magnificent. I love it when you're angry.
Yes, come in.
Hello, Miss Kane. I was told that you wanted to see me.
Yes, Tad, that's right.
Hello, Mr. Chandler.
Tad, why were you late this morning?
Well, Miss Kane, I would like to apologize for that, but there really wasn't a whole lot I could do about it. You see, I had some problems with the subway this morning. I'm afraid my train broke down.
Oh, please.
Well, we were caught between stations and we had to evacuate. There was a little old woman that was sitting next to me, and she was hyperventilating, and I thought that I should help her out.
You telling me you had to walk along the tracks?
Only about 200 yards, yeah. They turned off the power for 45 minutes. It was okay, except when we got out, she said that she thought she should go to the hospital, so I took her over to New York General.
Is she all right?
Fine, yeah. The people at the hospital said that she was all right. It was just an attack of nerves, that she'd be okay. The doctor said that I should take her home, though, so I put her in a cab and I took her home.
Well, I guess I can't get angry at you for helping someone in distress, can I?
I suppose I should walk to work from now on.
Mm-hmm.
Helping that lady was very commendable, Tad.
Oh, well, I'm sure you would have done the same thing in my situation, sir.
Still, you should have phoned from the hospital.
Well, I think I was just a little too upset.
Okay, Tad, just try to be on time from now on.
Yes, Miss Kane. I apologize. I'll get to work. Excuse me.
Well, I wouldn't go on a subway for anything.
This letter from the editor is, well, it's very good, is what it is.
Oh, good. I'm glad that you think so.
Yes. You had no help?
No, I didn't. I dictated it into my machine, you know, a stream of consciousness sort of thing. And then after I was finished dictating, I had Olive type it up, and then I edited it. Mark deserves some credit, however. It was his idea that I dictated into a machine.
Ah, well, you continue to amaze me. I happen to love this portrait area. I think the perfect place to hang it would be in my office at the corporate headquarters.
Oh, no. Oh, no, that portrait stays here.
Here, I always thought that hanging one's own portrait in one's own office was a little tacky.
Well, this was a special gift to me from Mike. I wouldn't dream of letting anyone else have this portrait.
I see. The artist has a very distinctive touch.
Adam, why are you fascinated with my portrait?
Oh, no, nothing like that. It's just, I was thinking of having one done for myself.
Not to hang in your office.
No, to hang with the other executive portraits in the reception area.
If I'm not mistaken, Adam, they're all photographs.
Well, there's no reason I couldn't have a painting.
I just thought you'd like to keep everything uniform.
After all, I am the owner. There's no reason mine couldn't be different. By the way, I would like your friend to paint it. Would you ask him how he feels about that?
Oh, yes, of course.
Really, Langley, I have no intention of spoiling a perfectly splendid afternoon by talking about that despicable man.
Well, I'm just curious to know what a man like that would be wanting with my wife.
I told you I had no idea. Now, if you're not going to change the subject, I am going to go and find Marion and Jack.
Phoebe, darling, those roses are absolutely gorgeous.
Thank you, sweetheart. Thank you. I'm rather pleased with it myself.
What about you, Langley? Do you have a green thumb? No, I leave all the gardening to Phoebe.
Well, I'm going to need your help, Jack. I'm not as talented as this gorgeous creature.
Oh, well, don't worry your pretty little head about it. I'll get a landscape artist to do it.
Oh, isn't he an angel?
Well, it looks like we both had the same idea.
Looks that way.
Erica, did you tell Jeremy that I wanted to commission a portrait?
Oh, I haven't had a chance yet, Adam.
Well, let me tell him myself. Jeremy, I love what you did with Erica's portrait. And I'd like you to do one of me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Chandler.
Oh, no, please, please. Adam, call me Adam.
I'm afraid I'm just not interested. You see, I take on commissions that intrigue me.
You don't like me? Is that it?
I'm afraid we would not have a very good rapport, Mr. Chandler.
I'm afraid you've let this little job that Erica gave you on my magazine go to your head. Do you have any idea how many artists would give their eye teeth to do my portraits?
I'm sure there are many. Why don't you get in touch with one of them?
Let's go into the dining room.
By all means. Nice to meet you, Mr. Hunter.
Mrs. Cortland? Well, shall we order now?
Jeremy, why did you behave like that?
Like what?
You were deliberately rude to Adam.
No, he was rude to me. Trying to bribe me to paint his portrait. There's no way I could paint this man in a flattering light. I'd be appalled by the results.
Well, even so, you know, you made an enemy now of him, and that could be very dangerous.
Please don't worry.
Well, I can't help it. I mean, I know him a lot better than you do, and he's the last person on earth you want for an enemy.
I had to turn him down. Now, can we order lunch, please?
Well, I just hope you don't live to regret doing what you did.
But they have to okay the copy. Also, Mary Lou's agent called, and she agreed to the fitness column, but they nixed the sportswear layout. And Paloma agreed to an interview. Oh, and at 3 p.m., you have a meeting with the Women Against Pornography. They had problems with the lingerie layout, the ad with the snake that ran last month.
Yeah, well, that wasn't even my issue, but I agree with them. I hated that ad. Okay. Well, call Mary Lou's agents and see if she will wear the sportswear if it's an exercise layout, and see if we can talk Paloma out of an interview and into a pictorial. Tell her that she can style all the shots. Oh, and above all, please get back to Yoko's people and tell them to tell her that I, of all people, I understand. I mean, she can write her own copy if she wants to. Oh, and Olive, be a darling. Hold my calls.